Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I want to do a comparison, a which shoe for you video on two of my favorite everyday trainers from Altra. One of them is the Altra Fwd Experience, and the other is the Altra Rivera 3. I think they both have some similarities and definitely some differences. Of course, both being Altras, they both have the foot-shaped toe box. They're both low drop. The Rivera being 0mm, zero drop. The Altra Fwd Experience has a 4mm drop, but still low drop. I find them both very good and comfortable and versatile shoes for daily training. The Fwd Experience has a 32mm stack height in the heel, a 28mm stack height in the forefoot. It uses a compression molded EVA foam, which I think is pretty firm, but it definitely gives you a firmness of a good foundation, so you're able to pick up the pace. I still think with 32mm of stack height, it's very comfortable even for doing a longer run. I haven't really decided if it's a shoe I would want to do beyond like 20 miles, just because I've gone up to 17 and I find about at that point I start feeling the firmness of the foam. I'm not sure I wouldn't appreciate something just a little bit softer. But for everyday runs and for easy pace, picking up the pace some, I think it's a very versatile and good shoe. On the other hand, the Rivera 3, I have surprisingly really liked this shoe as well. It has a 28mm stack height in the heel, 28mm in the forefoot. It uses Altra's Ego foam, which they've had out for probably 4 years now. I think it's a TPU based foam, if I'm not, I could be incorrect, but I believe that's true. But it's pretty bouncy. And I find it a very good shoe for most paces as well. It's still with that 28mm of Ego. You'd call it a moderately cushioned shoe, but I find it pretty comfortable to run pretty far in. That Ego is bouncy, so it's good for picking up the pace. A very versatile shoe. I've really enjoyed it. The one thing I'm not sure about, again, for doing long runs, is this one comes, whereas the Fwd Experience comes with Altra's standard fit, which is their medium width toe box. The Rivera 3 actually comes with their slim fit, so it's narrower through the toe box. I have done up to 50 runs in this one. I have been comfortable in it the whole way. I might be able to run up to a marathon distance, but I think once I start getting much above 15, maybe 20 miles, I'm going to start wanting more space in the forefoot, just for me personally. I like having room for my toes to splay. I'm actually surprised how well I like this shoe, even with the slim toe box, because it still fits me well, and with this upper is very flexible and breathes real well. That I still feel I feel like my toes can move around some. So I've actually still been very comfortable in the Rivera 3. I think the only thing that would make it more perfect to me would be if it was a standard fit. I guess an option for a standard fit with the 28mm of Ego stack height would be the Provision, but that has some stability features which I really don't need, and it adds a little bit extra weight. But I'm really enjoying both of these shoes for everyday runs. I think they're both very good. I wouldn't hesitate to use either one of them on runs up to 15 or 20 miles. I can pick up the pace in them. They're not my race day shoe necessarily. I don't think they're not necessarily super speedy shoes, but they're both pretty quick. The Rivera 3 has the little bit bouncier midsole, but the Fwd Experience, even though it's not as bouncy a midsole, that EVA midsole in it still feels very good, and it's more rockered, so you're able to roll through your stride. So it just comes down to some of the choices you would make. Do you really need the wider toe box? You'd go with the Fwd Experience. If you don't mind the slim fit, the Rivera is still very good. If you want to bounce your midsole, the Rivera is the way to go. If you really only want, if you don't mind a 4mm drop, and you actually prefer a little bit of drop, the Forward Experience is the way to go. Anyway, they're both very good options. I think they're good choices from Altra, and I just thought I would share my thoughts on them. Anyway, if you liked my comparison and you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day and keep moving.